Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Wang. I'm your host, SlickWeng. It's been a minute. It has been a minute, guys. Oh, did I hit? I hit that button. Um, it's been a little while, and I seem to be having more and more of these where I come on and I go, sorry, it's been a while, and it makes me feel like a jerk, but it is what it is. Long story short, we were crazy busy with Christmas and doing all that. One of the things with having kids and a significant other, you got like double duty. You got like double Santa duty, man, because not only you got to be helping Santa with the kids, but then you have to be Santa for your significant other. And when you live together, there's nowhere to hide anything. So you start like hiding things like at other people's houses and stuff. Um, so that kind of what's been going on. I hope all of you guys had a fantastic Christmas. I know I did. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a fantastic December 25th. I mean, just because it's Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day it was. I hope it was a good Thursday for you. Anyway, a couple little things to show you. Number one, we only have 2 chickens up here. And the reason for that, I went to go back this world up, and sheer exhaustion, when I went to go copy it into my backup folder, I confused my folders. So I copied my backup, which was from December 20th. I copied that over the current world. So we got set back a few days. So I've pretty much got us caught up. I didn't have nearly as much luck throwing chicken eggs. But we've got 2 in there. I've got one free-range guy. He's over by that building. And it's because I picked up an egg and I was like, I don't got time for this. And I threw it, and sure enough, he popped out. I rebuilt this, working like a dream. I managed to get about a dozen soul sand out of this thing already. Oh, there we go. I think that's like number 16. But anywho, I threw that into the auto siever, the sifter. You know what I'm talking about. And we got some nether quartz, which is fantastic. That stuff's incredibly expensive if you don't have one of these. And it's still kind of expensive if you have one of these because, as you can see, you get a whole lot of other stuff, but not a lot of that. I'm building the dirt farmer a house. So, yeah. I think I like it. I was trying to mix the whole, rusty metal and that kind of thing with some new material. So, kind of imagine he arrived on the planet with us and, found this old shell of a building and was like, well, the main supports are still there, so let's get to cutting down some trees and rebuild the walls. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Little role play in action. It's not the greatest house I've ever built by any means. Kind of a work in progress. I dig the stairs. I had this vision of putting stuff underneath the stairs. I don't know why. I figure this can be like the kitchen or something. But yeah, interior wise, I don't think I'm going to be going in here all that much, so I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on it. It's kind of mostly for decoration. And maybe if we can get like one of the zombie villagers and cure him and put him in here and he can be our dirt farmer. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. How you doing? You got a fair amount of leaves. I'm getting to where I have more dirt than I'm quite prepared to use, which is a pretty dang good spot to be. Because not only is this thing now producing dirt, but our sludge boiler produces dirt as well. So that is absolutely fantastic. What are our plans for today? Well, I kind of start doing stuff as I get going, and I go, oh, we really need to do this. And the biggest problem I'm having is inventory. As you guys know, if you guys have watched me for any length of time, my inventories, I mean, this is the emptiest it's been in probably, like 6 episodes or something? How are you doing? You're doing okay. I'm discovering lava buckets. Lava buckets seem to be a good way to go on this little jobby, because they burn for a while. So you just throw one in and let it go, and lava's a ridiculously It despawned. Lava is ridiculously renewable. I mean, we have a full-blown lava generator just that we just let sit and run. Who cares? But inventory is our main issue. Before I got off on that big old tangent. Inventory. So we are going to get into applied energistics because I really want to get an ME system. So the first part of this is we need to make a 1K storage and an ME chest. Now, if we look, 1K storage requires one of these storage cells, which requires these basic processors. These processors all require these expansion cards. So I've been spending some time making PCBs and seeds and all of those wonderful things. And let's see, are you going to explode on me? I don't know. This thing doesn't use as quickly as this thing will produce. So yeah, we're going to need to throw something in there. What should we throw? What should we throw? You know, I can pretty much always use a little more compressed iron. So let's do that. Bam. Throw a quarter stack. Quarter stack, baby. Stacks on stacks on stacks. There we go. Let you do that work, and then I'll give you that one. It seems to plug up when I throw like a full-blown like half stack in there. It doesn't like me too much to do that. Let's see how we doing here. Etching progress 70%. This thing moves awfully quickly. I love it. I almost wonder if we could get like a hopper and like a redstone inverter and like a redstone clock. You could almost automate this without having to do all that stuff. That'd be kind of neat. I don't know. We'll have to play around with that at some point. We'll see. So, biggest challenge right now, we're kind of just waiting. We're kind of waiting while I make these printed circuit boards. Boy, oh boy, is this a slow process. I freaking hate making these things. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate it. Hate it. So I'll get a couple of these made up, and then I'll be back with you guys shortly. Well, that certainly took long enough. So 1 processor, 2 processor. The good thing is I don't have to cook these, which makes me oddly happy. Let's see. We need a little bit of iron. And 1. Okay. And let's see. So that's that piece. So chest, that little guy, and iron. Do I have glass? Believe I have some glass on me. Hey, how about that? Boom, boom. Okay. ME chest made. And 1K storage. Okay, so we got that. I need 2 more pieces of glass. I can't wait till we can get into some automation. Like full-blownified. Boom. 1K storage. Awesome. Okay. Now that should be this. Okay. Yes, yes. I'll take that nether quartz. For sure. Oh, it doesn't set us... Really? I have to do this one too. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see. Maybe we'll just skip waiting for them to tell us to do it. Ooh. Okay, that gonna be complicated. We won't be able to do that today. But here's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm making these buildings, and each building seems to have a purpose. I might change the purpose of that building. I don't remember if I covered that with you guys or not, but I might change what I was gonna do. But I'm thinking this building right here. This building appears to have been a store at one point. I believe this is the entrance here. So what better way to honor the previous residents? What better way to honor them than to keep their store a store? I mean, seriously. So I'm thinking we put our ME stuff in here. We can put like one of them auto crafter jobbies somewhere and just slap some items all over the place. Just be like, here's an egg, you know, just like eggs on the shelf. I don't know. Just thinking along those lines. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's see if we get any more chickens. No chickens. Sad face. Well, since they so very clearly want us to have this stuff first, and some of that might be because, you know, induction smelter, and there's probably like a magma crucible, because to make those you gotta have, you gotta get some of this stuff, okay, and to get this stuff you gotta have the blazing pyrethium and this electrum blend, and hey, there we go. So electrum blend and then destabilized redstone. So there is a serious process to all that. And that is going to require some infrastructure. And we don't have a whole heck of a lot of that. But kind of poking around and looking at the direction all of these quests seem to steer us, if we look over here under basic survival, you know, the finally getting somewhere, blah, 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 blah. This ender generator, I don't think these are all that great. Yeah, because we would have to seriously get it like an Enderman farm, and I don't know about that. But I'm thinking we come down this line here, and we set up this reactant dynamo deal with the grinder, because they're really steering us towards that direction, and I think mob farms are going to be stupid easy to do here. So what I'm thinking, am I saying that a lot today? Am I saying what I'm thinking? So what I'm thinking about thinking, and then I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about, and what I'm thinking about. Since this is going to be our store, and this is going to be like where a lot of our items are, more than likely we'll have some machinery in here, which means we're going to need power, and might... What do you guys think about we turn this building right here, because I've pretty much gotten all the spawners out of it. We could turn this building into a mob farm / power plant. I think that would be awesome. So let me start clearing this stuff out, and we'll see about making some stuff. Okay, cleared that whole place out. Now, to do a successful mob farm, obviously we're going to need this grinder, and we'll probably do that reactant dynamo here in a minute. Something interesting happened, and I'm not really sure how, but normally like when you do those chiseled bookshelves, you get useless books. I got usable books. I'm not entirely sure how that process happened, but I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Saves me having to go make leather and stuff. Now, grinder. I think I made the stuff for this. Reception coil, tin gears, machine frame. Yep. Boom. Grinder. Now, we also will need a reactant dynamo, which takes another one of these cards. Okay. And a whole bunch of bronze. And... aha! Lovely. Okay, is that it? That is it. Claim that reward, baby. Beautiful. Okay, now let's come on up here to where we want to set this thing up. So, haven't recorded in a little while, and there's a little bit of finesse, I want to say. Maybe that's the word that I should use. There's a little bit of like you gotta be in the mode in order to do in order to do this whole YouTube recording thing, because there is a little bit of weirdness to the fact that, basically what's really going on. I am currently sitting in my office by myself at about, what is it now, 5:30ish, and I'm talking to myself, so there's probably a little bit of derp going on this episode, so hopefully you guys will forgive me. I hate not recording. It just absolutely drives me nuts. I've got to have some more freaking ink sacs around here somewhere. I know I do. In here, maybe. So perfect example of some derp. I just probably recorded for 6 minutes or so. Solid talking, just kind of catching you guys up. Didn't hit the record button. So, awful lot of derp. And I'm not even going to go look at what I already recorded to make sure that you guys are up to speed, because I know if I do that, I just need to go. I need to go and I get back in my mode, get my groove on. Right now what we're doing is we're looking for ink sacs, and I seem to have a few scattered about, but not enough. Pecker. Okay. Well, let's go get our squid plant thing going again. We need food. That's probably going to be next episode, is making a stinking farm. There's got to be a good way. Got to be a pretty fun way to do that in this mod pack, I would think. I don't know, we'll see. Thinking maybe I've heard about these drones. These drones that seem to be pretty freaking cool. I guess they like fly around and you can program them to do stuff. So anyway, catching you guys up. I'm going to feel kind of stupid because I said half of this stuff already. But my Christmas was absolutely awesome. My son is 3.5. He'll be 4 here in March. And he is just the most fun age ever for Christmas stuff. Let's see, the dark glass. Oh man, I'm gonna need a lot of these squid. He is, yeah, just a super fun age. All the Santa stuff, everything involved with Santa and all of that. He was so excited, man. He was like, we woke him up to go to school on, I think it was Monday, and told him, "Hey, Zayden, we don't have any cookies for Santa. We gotta make sure we make some cookies for Santa." And he, just the most serious face, looks at me and goes, "Christmas Eve is ruined." And so he thinks for another minute or two, and he goes, "Maybe we can give him a muffin." And it was just so freaking cool. It was so cool just to see him. I mean, he was genuinely upset that we didn't have cookies. We weren't ready. What do you mean? Why are we not ready? Santa's gonna be here, don't you know? All right, there we go. So yeah, super fun age for the Christmas and all of that. We got a big boy bike, so he's got that. And I thought for sure there was going to be like a real serious learning curve to it for him. But he took to it like a fish to water. So who knows? Maybe I have like a future X Games. I don't know. Like I know Travis Pastrana does dirt bikes, but I don't know who does regular bikes, like bicycles, BMX. I don't know who does that. But anyway, maybe I've got one of them on my hands. You never know. I don't know. Every parent thinks their child is a prodigy. Okay, so totally just looked at the time and looked at how much recording I have done, and running way over schedule. So I'm going to cut right here to the ending. You guys have seen me do this before. If you haven't, I'm sure you'll see me do it again. This rod here is supposed to be our dark room. However, back there, we can break in. It's pretty much safe. Nothing's spawning yet, which sucks. But we have these covers here for our pipes, and those are letting some light through. So it's becoming a little bit of a challenge for me, to where I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to fix it yet. I'll mess around with it a little. But basically, yeah, just ran way long on time. So I wanted to show you guys this, and that's going to be about all the time we have for today. So yeah, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really appreciate the support, appreciate you guys hanging out with me here and letting me get my groove back on. So we'll get back into the swing of things. We'll be pretty awesome. And yeah, as always, guys, thank you very, very much. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, catch up on some more fun stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode.